Good morning, Blue Streaks. We hope you had a wonderful first semester. I'm Samuel Walton.
And I'm Josiah Nafziger. This is episode 3, and we're finally getting into the rhythm.
This week on Blue Streak News, we look at recent events and the upcoming SOLs.
It's going to be a fun day. Let's get started. It's good to finally be on the desk. Luckily, I don't have stage fright.
You're not the only one who's not afraid to captivate an audience. Just last week, we saw the first FACCL showcase of 2025.
I might be good in front of people, but I could never do what they do.
Just what do they do? Let's find out.
Students in the Fine Arts Academy have been preparing for the latest showcase.
I created a 15-person group dance inspired by the story of the Radium Girls because I wanted to showcase a story where women had a long-lasting historical impact.
So for this showcase, I worked with Annie Snow, and she's a dancer, so we wrote a song together because she's also a musician, and we sang that live, and she played piano, but she also put choreography on 2 other dancers that danced around us on stage.
I usually do dance and theater works, and then my showcase partner, Ella, she normally does just like visual art, and so we had to somehow combine those, which was a challenge.
Participants in the showcase learn many things along the way.
You learn a lot of good skills for later in life. You learn time management, you learn how to work with people, you learn how to write artist statements. So showcases are a really good way to not only get that creative aspect that I love, but also learn things that I'm going to use in the future.
It's really taught me how to look farther than just the surface. It's taught me to dive deeper and not take stuff at face value, but see how far I can go and how far I can push myself and others around me.
With denial of new members, FACCL is coming to a close.
I'm kind of sad that the program is ending because then I won't be able to come back and see what others are making.
I think it's really sad because I think FACCL is a very, very unique program that there's nothing like it anywhere else. And FACCL teaches you how to be a better person, how to be a better artist, how to improve the spaces around you. And so I think it's really disappointing that, students coming up and then, for the foreseeable future won't have that opportunity.
Reporting for HHS Media, this is Eliel Cortina.
Josiah Nafziger.
And Samuel Walton. Archive. What a fitting theme for a program that's unfortunately ending.
I know. The arts are an essential part of many students' paths.
You know what's not going away, though?
Sports! Here's Eliel with your sports update.
Thank you, Josiah. This was a busy week in sports. Starting off Tuesday, we had both varsity and JV boys basketball head off to Rocktown High School, with girls varsity staying here to compete at HHS. Moving on to Wednesday, our varsity girls gymnastics team will compete here at HHS, while the varsity wrestling team will head over to Rockbridge County School. On Thursday, both varsity track teams went down to Woodbury Forest School. Today, all 4 of our basketball teams play our crosstown rivals, the Rocktown Raptors. The girls will be at Rocktown High School, and the boys will stay here at HHS. Both boys and girls varsity swim and dive teams will head to Bridgewater College pool to do a meet there as well. That's all the news for this week. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Eliel. There are a lot of sports going on. Hopefully, that still leaves time to study for the SOLs.
I almost forgot about the SOLs. How are you preparing?
I don't actually have any, but here's a little on how other students prepare.
Your topic sentences or your thesis statement. That is what we're going to work on now, right? If you don't have your body paragraph now.
What preparation helps you the most and why?
Planning out what I'm going to write, like the thesis statement and body paragraphs and all that.
Also super offensive. So, what is the woman doing who's beautiful and smart? Yeah, she's...
What's your least favorite part of taking SOLs and why?
How long it takes and not knowing if I know what to write about and the answers.
Throw it out. Look through it. Make sure, right, it's not something you owe me, like an assignment from 3 weeks ago that you never turned in, right? But if...
And the warm-ups?
I'm a senior, so I'm in 12th grade. Honestly, wait, I don't think I have any SOs. pretty sure. I've completed all of them, I'm pretty sure, so I don't think I have to take any.
But feel free to play with either of these if you think pretty. This is the pretty.
This is Giselle, Cano, Torres
And Nicolas Smith.
for HHS Media.
With all this preparation, I wonder if any of my friends will get a perfect score.
Whether you get a perfect score or not, you should consider joining the Envirothon.
Envirothon?
It's a competition team where you get to learn all about environmental science. Here's what it looks like.
This is my second year in Envirothon. I was taking AP Environmental Science, and I kind of wanted to know more about if something could help me in that class, just understand stuff better, and also just like learn more things about environmental science. And so I decided to do Envirothon. So we're working on our oral presentation because we're getting ready for our local competition. Our oral presentation just consists of a special topic that we have to actually like research about. And once we do so, there's other like teams that we go against, and each of them have their own presentation.
I'm really interested in environmental science, and then last year Miss Cessna approached me and asked if I'd be interested in it. I think every year we have the oral presentation, and I think coming up with ideas and doing like that creative thinking part of it is fun to do with your team, and like the collaboration that comes with it is really rewarding. One word to describe Envirothon is teamwork.
This is Carter Stiehl reporting for HHS Media.
Well, what did you think?
Sounds like fun. I'll definitely have to stop by.
Well, that's all we have for you today. This is Josiah Nafziger
and Samuel Walton. This was episode 3 of Blue Streak News. See you next week.